Hi there, welcome back to Swedes Garage. My name's Eric and I think I got some new subscribers which I'm very grateful for, so I thought I'd make some update videos here. Nothing has happened to the Volvo, the 460, unfortunately, because I'm gonna tell you why. Let's say, I'm afraid to go to the dentist. I can't deal with the pain when they work on my teeth. So I needed a lot of dental work done and I wanted to do it under anesthesia when they put me to sleep. So I've been waiting just over a year, I think, year and a half to get that done, which is a crazy long waiting time. But anyway, on September 7th, I get that done. So I was under the knife, you can call it, for 3 hours. And they fixed 3 teeth and they removed 3 teeth. So on this side, I'm missing 3 teeth. And after the surgery, we call it that, dental surgery or whatever you want to call it, I got some kind of infection in the body. I went to see the doctor, but they couldn't find anything. They couldn't find anything wrong, so they said it's probably some kind of infection in your sinus or something after the surgery. So I was out. I mean, I was so tired. On the weekends, I mean, I slept 8 hours a night, and after being awake for 3 or 4 hours, I was just falling asleep. I was so tired. And at the same time, I'm doing this intern shit, we can call it, because some of you know that I went to school to get the license to drive a wheel loader and an excavator. That's the law here in Sweden. If you're going to work with it commercially, you need a license to drive them. So I've been in school for that, and the last thing before you get your certificate is to go out and practice at the company. So I've been, for the past 6 weeks now, I have 1 week left, I've been driving an excavator in a different town from where I live. It's a 1 hour drive in the morning, and then work 8 hours, and then 1 hour to drive home. So I'm totally wiped out when I get home in the late afternoon, evening. So it hasn't been much done. Now finally I have 1 week left on this intern stuff, and then hopefully I'm getting a job with this company that I've been practicing with, hopefully. He said I would, but it's nothing final yet. So after next week I can kind of start concentrating on stuff here at home. I also had to take care of the pool. It's getting colder now, so I don't know if you can see in the camera view, but there's some pool stuff behind me here. So I need to getting the pool ready for the winter, because it gets really cold here, so you don't want any underground pipes cracked from ice, frozen ice and stuff like that. So I got to take care of that, and there's some other stuff around my house I have to take care for the winter. So I've been busy with that and this intern stuff, and so tired from the mouth operation. So that's what's been going on, why there hasn't been any videos. So I'm going to show you now what my next video is going to be about. Maybe not that interesting, but at least I show you something I'll be doing. So hang on, I'm going to get my camera handheld and I'll show you what's coming up next. Okay, I put the 460 back in its corner so I can get my daily driver inside. It's getting cold at night now. It's cold to get in a cold car in the morning. So I got a lot of wire harness here. This is stuff that I'm not gonna use, but I'm gonna save it, all the wires, because there's all kinds of different colors, and that's why I'm gonna save it, and I get back to that later. Here's the rear part of the 850 body harness. The same here. I'm saving all the wires. And this is the kind of light, partly engine harness for the 460. This one I gotta separate. There's a lot of things on here that I'm not gonna use. So this is gonna be split open, and I gotta find out what cables I can remove and what I need to keep. And it's like this one. This is the under the dash body harness. The same here. There's some stuff that I might not need. And that connector there, I need to find out where, I think it's that pink one. Maybe the white one too. Anyway, I need to, that comes from the 460 engine harness, comes to that one. And I need to find out what those wires goes to, so I can integrate it in the 850 wire harness, which is laying over here. This is, it's like this one. This is the engine harness from the 850. And there's a lot of stuff on here that I'm not gonna need, so I have to be removed. So I'm gonna do that. And under here is the 460 body harness that goes back to the trunk. I think that's there. And there's here's the other part of the 850 PCM, ECU, whatever you want to call it. So I gotta check, I gotta find out what pins I need to use from that one. And the rest I can strip off. So, and I have two identical ECUs up there on the shelf. So I gotta figure out the pins on those, what I need and what I don't need. And then everything here is gonna be, I'll start making. It's like this one, the same. This is OBD2 connector. These gotta be hooked up. I gotta find out where all these goes and put it back in the harness. The 460 was a 94, so he's got OBD1, which is a different kind. That's this kind of connector, and that doesn't work with the 850. So this is something that's going to be removed from this harness. And also, normally the ECU PCM on the 850, it sits in this corner here, but there's no room to put it in the corner. I would like to get it inside the car, up here, under the dash up here. But I don't know, we'll see when I start cutting the harness what I can do, if I can extend it or what. So that's later. But also, while I'm doing all this, you know, I gotta run extra wires in the back here. The electric power steering, the windshield wiper, no, the windshield washer bottle is gonna be back here. And what else is gonna be back here? There was something else too. Oh yeah, the water injection, water meth injection. So I gotta pre-run all the wires for that. And also, I was thinking about pre-wire this one. This is something that I bought in, let's see, I bought this, I think 2015. Say 15 or 16, I bought this car alarm. I was going to put it in my Trailblazer. So it's got remote start. It's got an extended range remote control. This is the antenna you put up in the inside of the windshield, and then you have the remote up to 1500 feet. So that's 3 feet is 1 meter. So that's supposed to go 50 meters. Well, we'll see about that. And we got this. This is kind of obsolete now. This was probably one of the top of the line when I bought it in 14 or 15. This is to pass the what's it called? To bypass the security on the starter. You know, when you can't start the car without the key because it's got a microchip in the key. This is supposed to be a bypass for that, but that was for the Chevy, so I don't know if it's gonna work on this one. But you can see it's been on the shelf in the garage for some time now. But it's got a lot of stuff. Let's see here. We got Echo two-way compatible, CarLink compatible. It's got 5 onboard relays, dual independent data ports, supports up to 2 plug-in accessories. You got the remote start. You got a defrost output, and the starter anti-grind output. Limited lifetime warranty. Operations: low temp auto crank adjust, low temp auto start. That means that you can have the car start by itself if it gets below a certain temperature. It's like if it's -10, the car automatic start. And low voltage auto start, so if the battery runs down, the car starts by itself to charge the battery. And it's got the turbo timer. That's what I'm interested in, the turbo timer. Supports DVI and data link protocols. Can be activated from OEM keyless entry. No, I don't have a keyless entry on the 460. It was just on. It's power locks, but it's only on the key. There's no fob for it. So I was going to put this in this car, and that means I need to. does it look like? Oh. So all these cables need to be integrated with the harness in the car. So I have my work cut out for me to get all the wires done in this car. It's not gonna be done fast, but so this was a little oh yeah, that's right, I got the new heater too. I forgot about that. Some of you may know, but my split heat pump unit, it broke last winter, so it was kind of cold in the garage. I mean, I have electric heaters, but the electricity was so expensive last year, so I didn't run those much. I only had like 8 to 9 Celsius plus in the garage. But I found this used on Facebook, so I've installed that too. So now I have heating in the garage, and this is a 9 kilowatt, but normal about 6.5 kilowatt is probably what it will deliver when it gets a little bit colder. But it's supposed to deliver heat down to -20, so we'll see this winter. I did that too. But this is a little update on what I've been doing with my time here. Now I'm kind of back to normal. I don't feel that infection anymore, and I got 1 week left of internship, whatever you call it. So hang in there. I don't know what to say. I'm very grateful for all the subscribers that sticking with me, because I don't post videos regularly, but it has to do with time and money, basically a lot of money, because I don't have a job. I mean, I get unemployment money, but that's like half of what you get if you're working in a salary, so it's not much. So, but anyway, stay tuned. I haven't given up on this project yet. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.